12th man flag here in Seattle. We just heard it. And
Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And this could be a whole lot of fun because if his game plan goes into effect early, we're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section, where the columnists write possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? Who gave away the game plan? I think it's pretty obvious, though. That'll help them win.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. But one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
On first down, Snell. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
First down, Minnesota.
Throwing on first down, Snell over the middle to Smith. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I don't care what sport you're playing, everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. On the carry, it's Cook. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 yards on the play, first down. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Complete. Jefferson the target. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that would be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now Cook. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Dalvin Cook.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down. Snell, he's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown.
Number 14,
DK Metcalf there to make the grab. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook, not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Tyler Bass for the extra point.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count.
The kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Seahawks nothing.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And out will come the leader of this offense. And that, of course, is their signal caller.
I read something prepping for this game that he said prior to, and I think he really said it a few months ago, where he talked about he wants to have the type of season that at the end, he's buying gifts for all the guys who helped him along the way. And I know that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his wallet. But that's what good leadership gives you. You know, at the end of the season, because you've done a great job, QB, he's usually the guy who springs for the good stuff.
There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
A gain of 3, second down.
Number 10. The tackle made by Michael Pierce. A 3-yard pickup.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 1-yard gain. Brings up
on third down. He'll drop to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
At the 40-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Vikings 7, Seahawks nothing.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, right at the 40. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner, it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Vikings 19-yard line.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first alive.
chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try to run this one in. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Stop short of the
second and goal from the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's third and goal.
They'll look to throw. This Minnesota D up to the task on the third down pass play. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on fourth and goal from the 1. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And you see Dalvin Cook and the offense heading back out. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
I suspect this is one of those calls the defensive coordinator would love to have back.
Absolutely.
Feels like he took a bit of a gamble here. And I remember when I was playing, when we had a team really backed up, there's a talk about, let's go ahead and get upfield and get a safety. And sometimes that works against you because they really hit them big, didn't they?
They did. They were hoping for a couple yards of breathing room, but they got a lot more than that. First down, here's the run with Cook. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Third down, Dalvin Cook. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And it'll be Seahawk football, first and 10. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they...
Look at the big man rumble. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty would do for them?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Dalvin Cook taking the field for the Vikings' next possession.
And he's made it easy for us to put together a highlight package. Just wondering what he ate before this one started.
Let's include that in the package, right? Get the gourmet out here, figure it all out, and you're guaranteed he'll do that going forward as well, because with a game like this, you don't want to change things too much. Oh, yeah, you also want to continue to get that great blocking he's received today, too.
Yeah, kudos to the guys up front indeed. On 1st and 10, Snell. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw on 2nd down, Snell. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively.
And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
For number 10, incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So on is James out. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. From there, we're off to check out another game. And things didn't work out for them as they fall to the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. 24-21, the final score. Finally, we'll save the biggest for last as we head to AT&T Stadium to see what's happening with the Cowboys at home in Arlington. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting San Francisco 49ers. 24-17, your final score. Meanwhile, in our game, each team able to manage just one touchdown apiece. 7-7 is our score. And for the call of the second half, we send it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that. But I think that they were right about this one.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 43. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
Carry for the running back.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And now they'll throw here out of the gun. Going to throw right side here, complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Viking 17-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you're throwing so hard your receiver can't handle it.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Now Myers for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown. Snell, he'll find Metcalf. And he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
9 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Operating from the gun, Snell. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. From the gun, Snell.
Sledding for him here the entire second half.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here